The culture of India is described as Prathama Sanskrati Vishvavara, which means the first and supreme culture in the world. The customs, celebrations, clothing, arts, architectural styles, religions and languages differ in different regions of the country. Concerning the cultural importance, UNESCO described 25 different sites in India as World Heritage Sites. It provides a way of international cooperation to protect important cultural sites. At the same time, the World Heritage Site label also represents the universal value of such sites. Today we will talk about 10 important cultural World Heritage Sites in India. Number 10. Humayun's Tomb. Humayun's Tomb is the first ever garden tomb in the Indian subcontinent, located in Delhi. It was built for the Mughal Emperor Humayun, commissioned by his widow Begum in 1570. It has great importance in the history of the evolution of Mughal architecture. The tomb also culminated in the construction of the Taj Mahal. In 1993, UNESCO described Humayun's Tomb as a World Heritage Site. Persian architect Murad Mirza Ghias was one who designed this tomb. Mughal structural style was used for this tomb with causeways and channels. Situated in the center of a large garden, red sandstones and marbles are the main materials used for the construction of this tomb. The chamber of the complex has an octagonal design. The interior of the tomb also has interconnected galleries. Number 9. Great Living Chola Temples. The Great Living Chola Temples include the Brihadisvara Temple at Thanjavur, Brihadisvara Temple at Gangakonda Kalasvaram, and Iravatswara Temple at Darasur. These temples were built by the kings of the Chola Empire between the 11th and 12th centuries. These temples reveal the importance of Tamil culture and the development of Chola architecture. The massive Brihadisvara Temple at Thanjavur is considered the greatest gift from the Chola architect. The Great Living Chola Temple became a World Heritage Site in 1987. Brihadisvara Temple was constructed between 985 and 1012 CE and dedicated to Lord Shiva by Chola King Rajaraja I. The temple contains high-quality sculptures and bronzes. The walls of the temple are decorated with elegant and expensive mural paintings. 81 of 108 Karanas, key transitions and Bharatanatyam also carved on the walls of Brihadisvara Temple. Number 8. Chaatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Chaatrapati Shivaji Terminus is a historic railway station and a World Heritage Site located in Mumbai. The station was formerly known as Victoria Terminus. In 1996, the name of the station changed to Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. It was built in 1887 to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of Queen Victoria. This busiest railway station in India is a perfect example of Victorian Gothic revival architecture and traditional Mughal designs. Nowadays, over 3 million commuters use this station every day. The construction of this station was started in 1878 and completed in 1888. Designed by British architect Frederick William Stephen. The station presents both British and Indian architectural styles. There are also 3D carvings of animals, flowers, symbols, and human faces on the walls of the Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Number 7. Hill Forts of Rajasthan. The hill forts of Rajasthan comprise 6 majestic forts of the state, including the Chittorgarh Fort, Jaisalmer Fort, Amber Fort, Gagran Fort, Ranthambore Fort, and Kumbhalgarh Fort. These 6 forts are located on the rocky Aravalli Mountains in Rajasthan. UNESCO included the hill forts of Rajasthan within the list of World Heritage Sites in 2013. These forts are built between the 8th and 18th centuries, protects palaces, temples, and major trading centers, reflects the power of Rajput princely states. The hill forts of Rajasthan feature housing for military guards and structures for water harvesting. Out of these 6 forts, Chittorgarh Fort reflects varieties of architectural styles ranging from the 8th and 18th centuries. In fact, it is the largest fort in India, covers an area of 280 hectares. The Chittorgarh Fort, Kumbhalgarh Fort, and Ranthambore Fort are also protected by the Archaeological Survey of India. Number 6. Ajanta Caves. Ajanta Caves are a series of 30 rock-cut Buddhist rock-cut caves located in the Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. Some of these caves date back to the 1st and 2nd centuries BC. Ajanta Caves preserve some of the masterpieces of Buddhist art, paintings, and sculptures of Buddha. This site was listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1983. Ajanta Caves were carved in the 2nd century BC on the horseshoe-shaped rock. For the next 9 centuries, these caves were used by Buddhist monks as prayer halls, but these caves were abandoned in AD 650 and rediscovered by a British officer in 1819. Out of 30 different caves, 5 caves or stupa monument halls that are known as Chatyagraha. Rest of the caves are viharas, monastic hall of residence. Ajanta caves feature colorful paintings and murals depicting the life of Buddha. The Mahayana prayer hall. Cave 26 of Ajanta caves contains a large statue of reclining Buddha, highlighting the death of Lord Buddha. The remaining caves are also decorated with sculptures and paintings of Buddha. Number 5. Konark Sun Temple. Konark Sun Temple is a giant chariot-shaped Hindu temple dedicated to the sun god Surya. This temple is located in the district of Konark, on the shores of the Bay of Bengal. Konark Temple reflects the architectural marvel and extreme devotion of ancient India. It represents the chariot of God Sun, have 24 carved wheels measuring 3 meters in diameter, and these wheels are drawn by 7 horses. Konark Temple was built back in the 13th century by King Narasimhadeva I and became a World Heritage Site in 1984. The Konark Temple follows the Kalinga temple architecture. The carvings and architectural style of Konark Temple also represent the passage of time or different seasons. The 12 different wheels represent 12 months in a year. The 7 horses of the chariot represent 7 days in a week, and the spokes on the wheels of the chariot create a sundial, tells different stages of a day. The walls of the temple are also carved with sculptures of musicians and dancers. Number 4. Buddhist monuments at Sanchi. The Buddhist site at Sanchi is the oldest extant Buddhist sanctuary dating back to the 1st and 2nd centuries BC. This site consists of a group of Buddhist monuments such as pillars, temples, monasteries, and palaces. The foundations of the religious center at Sanchi were laid by Emperor Asoka in the 3rd century BC. He also erected a great stupa at Sanchi. It is the oldest preserved stone structure in India. By considering the historical and cultural values, UNESCO listed this site as a World Heritage Center in 1989. The carvings on the Great Sanchi Stupa depict Jataka stories and life events of Lord Buddha. There is also a number of other stupas and pillars erected by Asoka the Great. This religious site at Sanchi served as the main center of Buddhism between the 3rd century BC and the 1st century A. After the spread of Hinduism, Sanchi was abandoned for long 600 years and rediscovered by General Taylor in 1818. Number 3. Qutb Minar and its monuments. It is the 2nd tallest minar in India, standing at a height of 72.5 meters, located in Delhi. This monument is an outstanding example of Indo-Islamic Afghan architecture. The surrounding area also contains a number of tombs, mosques, and summer palaces. The Qutb al-Islam Mosque at this archaeological site is the oldest mosque in Delhi. Ghurid's architectural styles were used for its construction. UNESCO inscribed Qutb Minar and its monuments on the World Heritage List in 1993. The construction of Qutb Minar was begun by Qutbuddin Aibak in 1192 and completed by his successor Iltutmish in 1368. Red sandstones and marbles are the main materials used for its construction. Each story of Qutb Minar is separated by beautifully decorated balconies. Qutb Minar also features numerous Arabic and Nagari inscriptions. Number 2. Red Fort Complex. Red Fort is the fortified palace that was built for the 5th Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in Delhi in 1648. The Red Fort is situated near the Salimgarh Fort built by Sultan Islam Shah Suri in 1648, together which forms the Red Fort Complex. The design of the Red Fort represents the fusion of the Mughals, Islamic, Persian, Timurid, and Hindu architectural styles. Red Fort covers an area of 255 acres and have 2.4-kilometer-long defensive walls. This site became a World Heritage Site in 2007. The Mughal emperors of India used the Red Fort as their residence for more than 200 years, from 1657 to 1857. More than 2/3 of the inner structures Red Fort were destroyed by the British at the end of the Mughal reign in the year 1858, but the towers and wall of fort remained unharmed. The main gate to the Red Fort is the Lahori Gate, located in the western part of the fort, named after its orientation towards Lahore city. After independence, Red Fort continued to be used as a military cantonment. Every Independence Day since 1947, national flag has been raised at the ramparts of Lahori Gate by Prime Minister of India. Number 1. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is the supreme icon of India, located in the city of Agra. This mausoleum remains a most popular example of Mughal architecture and is known as the Crown of Palaces. This iconic monument was built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. In 1983, Taj Mahal became a World Heritage Site. It took 21 years for the construction of the Taj Mahal, starting in the year 1632. Abdul Karim Mamar Khan and Ustad Ahmed Lahori are the principal designers of Taj Mahal. The material was imported from all over India and Central Asia for its construction. The four sides of the Taj Mahal are perfectly identical, and four minarets at the corners provide a three-dimensional effect to the monument. The walls of the Taj Mahal are decorated with precious stones from Baghdad, also inscribed with lines from the Holy Quran. Taj Mahal is surrounded by a beautiful garden, a reflecting pool, a mosque, and a number of other significant buildings encompass 17 hectares of area. Taj Mahal appears to be in a different color at different times of the day. It takes pinkish hue color in the morning, milky white in evening, and golden color at night. Subscribe to Rank Meter and press the bell icon to watch similar exciting videos. Thanks for watching.